Well, hey folks, I am not doing some digging this morning. It's early. I am at a new spot. It's a permission I've had for a while, and I've just never had the chance to get out here. It is very near a Civil War battle. It's the site of some old home sites going back to the early 1800s. Just kind of starting out. It's an active farm. Just kind of starting out this morning, going down a row, just trying to get a feel for the place and, you know, kind of see what I see. Clad quarter, clad dime, rivet, but I am starting to see some old pottery shards, the blue feathered pottery and some older looking glass. So that's a good sign. But I'm just walking along here and look at this. Sitting on the surface, an old blob top. It looks like it's whole. Look at that. It says Donaldsonville, LA, this bottle to be returned. Something Bottling Works, Donaldsonville Bottling Works. So that is pretty cool. I'm near there, but that made its way over here. So that's pretty cool. All right, well, that's a cool start. We'll take that for sure. Usually don't find complete large bottles like that out in fields. Awesome. Let's see what else the day holds for us. All right, well, there you go. That's an episode. You're watching I Dig History. Well, this place is interesting. A lot of modern trash. I can see that there's old stuff here, and I'm digging a few older relic type things. Nothing great, but it's just going to be interesting because you gotta sort through the modern stuff to find the good stuff. This was laying here on the surface. You've probably seen one of those before in a previous video. You recognize it? It's aluminum. This is a Louisiana tax token. It's pretty chewed up. Issued in the 1930s. I've found a lot of them. So there you go. We'll see what else we can do here. I just noticed something right down here. That's an older one. You can see the bubbles in it. All right, let's keep going. Here's a little interesting piece. I have no idea what it is. You can see that in the sun. Looks like an elephant head. It's brass. Some kind of hook maybe. I don't see where it would attach to a wall or anything. Definitely an elephant head. Let me know what you think. Not sure about that. It's a cool piece. It's slow going out here for sure. It's not turning out to be as old of a site, at least by way of what I'm finding. This is my second wheat scent. $1944. That's my oldest coin. That clad quarter, clad dime, the other wheat cent, and then this one. Some clay marbles. A few other odds and ends. We'll keep going. I think I'm going to move on to another spot. This one's just not panning out. Just mostly modern stuff. It's aluminum. thought it was going to be silver just for a second. My love. Something. Would have been obviously a heart. Yeah, whoever has the other side. Guess whoever owned this piece didn't care too much about it. Ended up out here in the dirt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move on to another spot down the road. See how we can do there. All right, well, I have moved spots. Drove about 30 minutes down the road to a new permission. This is the site of a Civil War skirmish, a one-day skirmish. You could call it a battle, I guess. Definitely a lot of troop movement, troop activity in this area. Just got here. It's very muddy down here. Been raining here last night. I just popped a little buckle. Kind of interesting looking. I almost thought it was a roller buckle, and it might be. Just missing the roller. Anyway, we'll see what this permission turns out with. It is some kind of hot and humid. Very sticky. Just dug the buckle, moved over a row, and I have my first piece of lead, and I'm thinking it's a fired musket ball. It's flattened. I mean, this was a they were shooting here for sure. Let's take a closer look at it, but I think that's going to be a fired round ball. That's a good sign. It's a good signal. I know it's very bright. Let's see what else we can get. All right, well, I am now at my third location for the day. The place I just left, it was just too muddy. It was a good site to detect. Obviously, I'll be going back there. Just too muddy. They had gotten too much rain in that area last night. So I made my way back over to my good permission as of late. Back in the Field of Dreams, it's been called. Hadn't been here too long, and it's really hot, over 100 degrees, I think. Going down my first row, and I popped something around here. Still in the plug, you can see it. Definitely a button. See the shank. You know, my last hunt here, I pulled that pelican out. That Confederate Louisiana pelican button. Not too far from here, actually. Let me get a brush on this, and I'll be right back. All right, well, not as old as I was going for. It's a World War I, World War II era general service coat button, two-piece. It's a cool find. Don't get me wrong. Love finding the old military buttons in any variety. I was hoping for Civil War, but hey, we just got here at this place, so we'll see what else we can come up with. Hopefully not a heat stroke. Let's keep going. This is becoming the field of surface finds. 1112 signal. Can you see what it is? I can already tell. It's going to be a shield nickel. There's the little stand it was on. See if I can get this in the shade. Maybe. 18. It's down at the bottom. Let me see if I can zoom in. 1867, I think. So bright out here. Found several shield nickels out here. This is probably going to be one of the better looking ones. I think that's 18. Wipe it off here. If you can make that out, I think it's 1867. It's a good looking coin. We'll sure take that 1800s shield nickel. All right, let's see what else we can get. Okay, got something here that I think I'm really gonna like. Some of you may already recognize it. You see a letter peeking through there. You know what it is? This is gonna be a Civil War bit boss, bridle bit boss. I'll throw a picture up to show you what it would have attached to. Let me get a brush on. This is gonna look really cool. Be right back. Check that out. All right, I'll throw a picture up now on the side of it so you can see what I'm talking about. That is a cool piece. Love the US on it. Just a great Civil War relic right there. Let's find some more. I'm pumped now. Let's keep going. Well, I guess go ahead and get aggravated at me again. I'm not sure. 22, 24. Right on the surface. Set this down. It may be a penny. I don't think so. Oh, definitely not. That's silver all day long. The question is, what is it? Wouldn't that be something if that was another cat bust? And the only reason I say that is because I see like this weird little bust on it, I think. Let me see here. Looking for a rock. Pardon me for 1 second. I thought I would do this good. Maybe that'll work. All right, let me get my spray. Let's see what it is. Ready? I see 1 dime. 1 dime. What's it gonna be? You see it? $18.39 Seated Liberty dime. Surface font. Try it off. Sweating all over the camera here. $18.39. I think it's going to have some good detail on it once I get it cleaned up. What another day, what another hunt. Started off slow, but looks like it's going to catch fire. All right, awesome. Almost was another cat bust, 1839. We still got some daylight left. Just down from the Seated Liberty dime. Had a good 1718 signal. Thought it was going to be silver, but I think it's going to be a silver wash button maybe. Can't tell, maybe not even that. I don't think it's going to be silver. Wow, it's definitely got some silver left on it, that's for sure. No shank. Wow. Can't tell if that's something on there or not. I know that's probably hard for you to see. That's directly in the sun. How did it manage to keep all that silver on it? It's got some gold on the back, looks like. I'm not sure. That's a cool button right there. I'll get it cleaned up and probably show you the cleaned up version in the wrap up. Awesome. I'm still on the same row, and I just popped something octagon shaped, which tells me that's probably going to be a token. And if it is, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's going to be a plantation token for the plantation that I'm on. Some people call these picker's checks. Some people call them script. I'm not going to rub this too hard because it's going to have the plantation's name on it, I'm fairly certain. I think this is a 75-cent denomination. So these were issued, as far as I can tell, in the research I've done, prior to and just after the war during Reconstruction. This would have been spent here at the plantation's commissary, plantation store, to buy goods. So this is going to be a brass plantation token. I'll show it in the wrap up, but I'm not going to clean it anymore right now, but I'm 99% certain that's what that is. This is a, if you ask me, this is some of the more historic, I would say even sensitive history that I dig up, and I'm aware of that. And I think it's really cool that I can recover it out of the ground and bring it back from being buried in the dirt all these years. All right, well, I think it's getting near the end of my day. I think this is going to be my last row, but this was laying here on the surface. I picked it up and set it back down after I realized what it was. I think I had one of those in my first few videos. Do you recognize what that is? It's a lead pecan. It's the second one I've found out of this field. And no one I've talked to or researched can give me a great answer for why they did this. Could have been kids doing it, but I think there are some documented cases of Civil War soldiers doing it. They would cut open a pecan shell, you've seen a pecan shell, and they would pour hot lead, melted bullets, melted lead, and it would kind of burn out the meat of the pecan, and you would have a lead pecan. Cool little relic. If someone knows the historic significance any more than what I just said, you can let me know. I'd sure be interested. That may be the last one for the day. We'll see. All right, well, I'm back home after a day of hopping around a bit. Ended up making it a pretty good day, pretty good hunt. Board looks pretty good. So let's do a quick wrap up. Try to keep it pretty brief. Couldn't find a lot about this bottle. I looked it up, Donaldsonville Bottling Works. I found a Donaldsonville bottling company from 1897 to like 1907. I'll throw a little tag up over there on the right so you can see that. And I'm sure that's the same company, but every example I saw said Bottling Co., like for bottling company instead of Bottling Works. So not a positive ID, but pretty certain. Still love the bottle, love the color. Over here on the left, we got some utensils, spoon, and some kind of little handle there. Lock, key cover, plate thingy, piece of lead. some kind of little buckle or watch fob. Not sure about that. And some of this stuff I didn't get on video, obviously. Little parasol clip thing. Still don't know about the elephant. If you have any idea on that, you can let me know. I did a little bit of research. Couldn't come up with anything, so I just have no idea on that. It's brass, looks old. A piece of a bell. Looks tomback. Looks like it's made out of tomback material, so maybe a Conestoga. I think that's what that's called. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I've seen them dug in other videos, but that's a piece of a bell. Wish it would have been complete. A couple little pieces of aluminum, the little heart locket thing that someone didn't have a lot of interest in keeping. It says, "My love I give." And then it ended up in the dirt in a sugarcane field. So there you go. I'll jump over here real quick. Some clad, 3 wheat cents. Got some glass marbles and probably a horse tack buckle. I guess I could center that for you. Probably some horse tack. Got some pottery, glass pieces, 2 clay marbles. Where I was at, the second little site there, I'm pretty sure this is a Civil War roller buckle. I guess I can throw a picture up there and show you several different belts for the Confederacy used these little roller buckles, and I've dug them before, so I'm pretty sure that is a Confederate roller buckle. Again, I really don't have any way of getting a 100% ID on it, but it definitely had a roller on it, and these are documented in some Civil War buckle books that you can see. Got the 1 piece of lead, probably a fired large caliber round ball. Got the lead pecan, however you want to say it. Talked about that when I dug it. I think that's pretty cool. Got some buttons down here. 1 little flat button. Nothing on it. Got a very nice silver washed. Got some gold on the back. No shank. Flat button. Got the general service. World War I, World War II. I can look this up. It's got some. I can get a back mark off of it and get a good ID on it. Large coat button. Got the 2 plantation tokens. So this one you saw me dig, and you didn't see this one. Like I said, this is a 75-cent denomination plantation token. Not going to flip it over because it does have the name of the plantation, and I want to respect the owner's privacy. He's asked that I not really reveal where I'm detecting at, so we'll keep it like that. This would have been a round $1 denomination. Same exact thing. It's just a different denomination, $1. So there you go. 2 very cool pieces of history right there. The 1867 shield nickel. It's actually in really good shape. I don't know if you can make a date down there. Yeah, 1867. The shield nickels I've dug out of this field previously did not look that good. Did not have that good a detail. So that's a good one. What was this again? 1839 seated 1 dime, seated Liberty 1 dime, and I think it had I'm not going to be able to see. My eyes are getting bad. I don't think there was a maker's mark, mint mark on it, excuse me. 1839. Cool coin. Always like to get sat down, as they say. But the find of the day for me was the Civil War bridle bit boss. US. I showed you where it was, where it attached. That's just a cool piece for me. Love the big bowl, the US on it. Love the patina, old brass patina. Just love everything about it. That's just a cool piece of history. This is the kind of stuff that I'm into the hobby for right here. Civil War Bridal Bit Boss. Love it. All right, well, as always, thanks for following along this little hobby of mine. If you're on Instagram, of course, as always, give me a follow, leave a comment, see what I'm posting over there at I_dig_history. If you like the video, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, hit the like to the video, leave a comment. I do try to return or respond to the comments that people leave as much as absolutely possible. So yeah, I think that's going to do it. We will see you guys next time.